What's up, you cunts? Welcome back to the kitchen. I've decided to do a non-alcohol beer review because all the other ones on YouTube suck a donkey's smelly nutsack. But by all means, if you want to listen to a literally retarded person breathe into a microphone, stop this video now. And by the way, I'd like to put out a nice big fuck you to all the douchebags who give others shit for quitting drinking. I just want you to have a good time, man. Go fuck yourself. Have yourself a nice strong drink and go for a drive. Okay, I'll spare you more rambling and get going here. These aren't in any particular order, but I will start with Calibre. Now, Calibre is imported from the UK and they're made by Guinness. And you'd think with a name like Guinness, it'd be pretty damn good. I give this beer a negative 10 out of 10 because it tastes like a moldy piece of sourdough in a bottle. It's a great beer to give to someone you don't like or to make your sink smell like you had a good time last night. Step your fucking shit up, Calibre.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Next on my list is a beer that I actually haven't tried before. It's Coors Not Alcoholic. Let's give it a shot. Not too bad. I was very surprised by this one actually. It actually goes really close to a real malt beer. It's very tasty. I would give Coors Non-Alcoholic a 7 out of 10, but I'm giving it an 8 because America. Next up, O'Doul's Amber. Now, O'Doul's has gotten a bad rap, but when they came out with the Amber, that's when they started going places, in my opinion. Still very much an American beer, but pretty smooth, pretty fucking good. And as you can see on the label, O'Doul's is an official sponsor of the PGA Tour. Oh my god! As far as ratings go, I give it about a 5 or a 6 out of 10, only because the regular O'Doul's once gave me a fucking hangover. I don't know how the fuck that happens, but it did. Beck's. Now, two things I know about Germans. They know how to make beer, and they know how to exterminate people. Now, I was very surprised by Beck's. They do a very solid job of making a good non-alcohol beer. I give them, 8 out of 10. Sounds about right. But if you're not particularly into a more bitter beer, this one probably isn't for you. It's not bitter like a stout or anything, but it's, you know, a little more bitter for a malt. Buckler. Buckler is a tried and true malt beer out of Holland that does a pretty damn good job and has never let me down. It's cheap, easy, good on the bloat factor. I give it about a 6 out of 10. Moving on. Now, last but certainly not least, Klaus Taller. Klaus Taller? Klaus Taller. Now, Klaus Taller is another, dare I say, beautifully done alcohol-free beer out of Germany. Now, whenever I'm getting an itch for a beer, this is the one I generally go for. It's a well-rounded, malty beer that is one of the few that actually has substance out of the non-alcohol lineup, meaning it has a very unique and well-rounded flavor. And because of that, I give it a strong 8 out of 10. So in conclusion, my advice would be anything out of Germany is probably a good choice. The US has got it going pretty good, but stay the fuck away from the UK. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Well, that concludes my non-alcohol beer review. I hope I was helpful to you. A couple words of advice to any former heavyweight drinkers like me out there. Be careful. There is still a minuscule amount of alcohol in alcohol-free beer, and I wouldn't want to see anybody go off the rails or anything. So just try not to drink 30 of them and you'll be fine. Now, these beers, they do not taste like a real beer. It takes some getting used to. But I find that it satisfies that oral fixation of, end of the day, end of work, and you just want a beer. It's actually very refreshing. Once again, I hope this video helps you make a wise decision on your purchase of alcohol-free beer. Go ahead and give it a like and subscribe for a small loan of $1 million. Cheers, you cunts!